Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow Room. And today, we're talking about Rued Langgaard, also known as the Danish loon. Totally crazy guy. Crazy guy. But, oh my goodness, how much fun. He wrote 16 symphonies and tons of other stuff that was only recognized well after his death because his style was so strange and eclectic, not unlistenable by any definition. I mean, it's very listenable, but it was the way that it was listenable. Sometimes he sounds 200 years before, after his time. He could sound like Mendelssohn, and sometimes he could sound like Strauss or Scriabin. It's all over the place. It's just marvelous. It really is. And we begin with this disc on what label is this? Danachord, I think. Yes, Danachord. Concertos by Rued and his dad, Siegfried. I mean, it was really rather cool. We've got his dad, Siegfried, who lived from 1852 to 1914, his piano concerto. And then we've got Rued's piano concerto, and it's after his dad's. It's very interesting, strange, with Oleg Marshev and Matthias Eschbacher, conductor. Yeah, I think that looks about right. And the, oh my God, Sonderjylland Symphony Orchestra, the Danish Philharmonic Orchestra of South Jutland. That's easier. Okay, there you go. So that was cute. Then we've got mostly Langgaard alone. We have the Sinfonia, this is called Sinfonia Interna. And this is like all kinds of weird stuff for voice and orchestra and choir. The Star in the East, he was also an organist and kind of a mystic religious guy, so that's there too. Sea and Dawn, The Dream, Angelus, which is quite lovely, very beautiful. So is The Dream, by the way. And Epilogue, whichever an epilogue is. What does it say about this thing? Let's see. Symphonia Interna is a theosophically inspired stage symphony, which was abandoned by the composer, but was resurrected in a series of independent works. So there it is, independent works. It's not like he didn't finish it. He just finished it in a different way. Now we've got like a huge passel of symphonies. This that's on Danachord, not Danachord, Da Capo, which has the biggest Langgaard catalog out there. And they've done all the symphonies, by the way. They're in a nice box. But I have like the single versions down here just because I like to keep them. Because I do. I can't help it. Symphonies 4, 5, 6 with Nimi Järvi. Oh boy, we've got Leaf Fall, which is Symphony number 4. 26 minutes in like 10 little tiny movements. Marked things like Rustle in the Forest, Glimpse of Sun, Thunderstorm, Autumnal, Tired, Despair, The Bells. Oh, it's all fun. It's really fun. Then we've got Steppen Natur, which is Nature of the Steppe. It's when you're in the steppe, somewhere wherever the steppe is out there. And then, number 6. This is 20 minutes of juicy orchestral mayhem. Yes, Heavens Asunder. Det Himmelrivende. Yeah, you rivende the Himmel. It's just marvelous. It really is. It's Scriabin-esque. It's a big, huge tone poem-y piece of mayhem. Then we've got a bunch of the Da Capo symphonies things, which are in the box. Let's see. Symphony number 14, The Morning. Oh, this is so funny. This has some really strange things. The titles of the movements are marvelous. Listen to this. We've got, let's see, Morning Stars Unnoticed. Well, there's an opening fanfare. Then Morning Stars Unnoticed. The bells of the marble church, weary they rise to life. Wireless Caruso and compulsive energy, whatever that means. Daddy's dashing off to the office. And then Sun and Beech Forest. Then we've got the 4th again, and the 6th again. And let's see, Symphony number 10, You Dwelling of Thunder. It's another 30 minutes of orchestral juiciness. And the Music of the Spheres, which is fascinating. This is a 35-minute long tone poem with voices that's extremely forward-thinking for its date. It was written during World War I, and it was only discovered like decades later, and it's just you got to hear it. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So there's that. It has a piano where you play the inside strings. Very, very early for that, I mean, Henry Cowell was doing that sort of thing around the same time. Let's see, Symphony number 9 from Queen Dagmar's City. And let's see, here's number 10 again. These are newer recordings. Some of those are older recordings. And Symphony number 11, Ixion, which is only 6 minutes long. Only 6 minutes long. Langgaard was completely disregarded in his lifetime, and because he was like a loon, and his music was considered to be so just weird. And he detested Carl Nielsen, everything he stood for, neoclassical, formal shapeliness, and, oh well. So he's making a comeback, which is fine. Then we've got number 6 again, the heavens storming thing. Symphony number 7, there's a couple versions of that. And Symphony number 8, which is actually subtitled something about Allenborg. I mean, there's a town in there, Amalienborg. Yes, Memories of Amalienborg. It's got a tenor solo in it. Everything but the kitchen sink in these pieces. What's this one? Symphony number 4 is Leaf Fall. Symphony number 5, version 1. Symphony number 5, version 2. See, number 5 is the steppe thing, the nature step nature thing here. And so you've got 2 versions of that. They're 5 minutes difference. So, I mean, I suppose you could spend a lot of your time comparing versions of Langgaard symphonies like people do Bruckner symphonies. But if there's anything we learned from Bruckner symphonies, it's a waste of time. Let's not kid ourselves. What do we got here? Symphonies 2 and 3. Awakening of Spring. Oh, that's pretty. And it's got a soprano solo. And then there's Symphony number 3 is The Flush of Youth, La Melodia, which is also quite lovely. It has a piano solo in it. See what I mean? It's like limitless stuff here. Then we've got Symphony number 12, Helsingborg, which is only 7 minutes long. Symphony number 13, Belief in Wonders. And then Symphony number 14, which is the morning one again, Suite for Chorus and Orchestra. Oh, okay, it's got that too, yes. Of course. There we have that. And then, his opera. The opera. Antichrist. Oh, Antichrist, yeah. So the Omen. I have no idea what happens to this opera. They made a DVD of it, which I also had sitting around somewhere. I don't even think I kept it. It is gorgeous. Beautiful, wonderful opera. It's like Strauss Salome. It's this big, huge, rich, yummy, crazy, insane phantasmagoria. It's a magnificent doomsday vision, a full-length nightmare. His allegorical opera witnesses, let's see, okay, no pains or spirit. Yes, it's fabulous. One of the great 20th century operas. I'm not kidding. I mean, even if it is totally incomprehensible in terms of what it's doing and why it does it, it does have a fabulous character called the Great Whore. In case you were wondering where she went, she's in the Antichrist. And then after Langgaard, we have a totally different composer as a bonus. P.E. Lange-Mu, Peter Erasmus Lange-Mu. He spent most of his time writing songs and things like that. He was a miniaturist, and a very fine one. He lived from 1850 to 1926. We have his Renaissance Suite from 1901, which has its incidental music with songs and things like that in it. It's 20 minutes of delightful little miniature sniglets. And then his first big orchestral work from 1876 in the Alhambra, which is very exotic. The court of the myrtles and the hall of the ambassadors and the court of the lions and the garden of Lindaraja. And then, sometime like decades later, he actually went to the Alhambra and he was totally disappointed. He thought the music was much, much better and more evocative. So there you have it. This is fun stuff that a lot of people don't know. Langgaard will be disconcerting if you don't know his music, because you have things that sound like they could have been written in the 1820s and then 30s, and then things that sound like they could have been written last week. And it's all mixed up. It's fun. It's a real voyage of discovery for those of you who are interested. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.